Pastor Kenny Smith. They call him Coach 100K. Now, why do they call him Coach 100K? He's dedicated his life to empowering 100,000 families to make a six-figure income or more in the industry of a home-based business. Now, he's got experience not just as a pastor, as a CEO of a company, top leader. He's made millions in the industry of home-based business. He's got the heart as big as Texas, and he knows the facts. When it comes to compensation plans and details, oh my goodness, he gets down there. But he also loves to have fun, and he's a team player. And so you're going to hear with great delight the incredible Coach 100K, Pastor Kenny Smith. Take it away, my friend.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Breakthrough. And my friend, back over to you. Incredible leader. I love your heart and what you've done. And one thing you taught me was that money is only a measuring stick to kind of measure the amount of people that you brought value to. And so we thank God for you. Guys, we're glad to have you on the call today. Hopefully you got a guest on the call today because I really want to kind of go over a little bit in depth here the Shop Fremont opportunity from perspective of how do you get paid for free. I mean, people think about it all the time, say free, and the first thing that we learned as a little kid, many of you learned this, I learned it as a little kid, nothing is free. I mean, they was to drill that into my head when I was a little kid. Nothing's for free. You got to work hard for it. Nothing's for free, and if it's free, it sounds too good to be true. It must be true, and so people tend to kind of back away. Have you noticed people back away from free? Like, what's the catch? What do you want from me? And until Shop Fremont, I had never really experienced a company that it was absolutely free. I mean, really, for real though. And so I want to go over that today as we talk about the opportunity in front of you. Mr. John Austin, years ago, through his own journey of being involved in network marketing companies and what he had experienced, the takeaway and how companies are so hard and unfair and all of those things there. He experienced those things, and he said to himself, and even through a vision and a dream, he realized that he was the solution. Now, I'll say this to you real quickly. Whenever something bothers you, whenever you have a problem with something and the way things are going, some injustice being done, it could be a clue to your assignment. It could be a clue to something that you're supposed to change. And here, Mr. John Austin saw that rather than just complaining and whining and moaning and groaning about this thing, he says he would put together a company free from all of the fluff, free from all of the problems that companies have when they put a carrot in front of you that you never can bite. How about really being able to win across the board? And that's what Mr. Austin did, putting together Shop Fremont, a mall, if you will, that's a lifetime free shopping center that you own to be able to move products, goods, and services. But in life, you're either a consumer or you are a salesperson. You're either consuming or you're selling. You're either buying or you're finding a way to get involved with commerce. And so with Shop Fremont, finally, you can be a consumer and a business owner at the same time. It's been coined by Dr. Breakthrough as a consumerpreneur, getting paid to buy, getting paid to purchase healthy products that will change a person's life. Now, I'm telling you right now, none of these products have been, evaluated, but, man, the testimonies themselves are enough evaluation for me. There's no doubt about if you're going to get involved with enterprise, you got to find a company that has great products. Check it off your list, guys, right now. Shop Fremont has great products. So you're going to be a great person in the business world, you got to find a supplier. Well, Shop Fremont becomes your supplier. Check that out. They're going to supply. They're going to label everything. They're going to fill the bottles. They're going to check everything. They're going to seal everything. They're going to ship everything. Oh, my God. I mean, what else could you ask for? Oh, by the way, did I tell you it was free? Okay, well, I just want to go back there. So you found a supplier called Shop Fremont, owned by John Austin, and they're going to be your supplier, and they're going to ship everything for you. So right now, for Zero, you're in business. You now have a 1099. You're making profit on something that you never had to produce, make, or ship. So that's incredible. So so we're limiting any liability that you have to ship this, not only, my friend, in America, but also international. Yeah, who do you know over in the Philippines? Who do you know that has some arthritis or some problems that you believe getting hydrated could solve? So they're going to ship it anywhere possible for you. Oh, and did I say it was free? Did I tell you that? Oh, okay. So it's free to you to be in business, real business. And so what is the trade-off? Well, what Mr. Austin needed was a sales team that he didn't have to pay unless they made a sale. That's beautiful, because the other way, called a job, it pays people when they do nothing. And many owners lose money because people ride the clock. You ever heard that term, riding the clock? They just ride the clock, hide behind a tree until time's over, and the boss pays them for that kind of stuff. It's called a salary. And, they pay them regardless to whether they have a good week or a bad week. Well, Mr. Austin said, I'll make it free, but here's the deal. I'll only pay you when you or your sales organization actually move a product. Fair enough. So the moment you move a product or a service, Mr. Austin's going to release a commission. That's right. You'll see it instantly show up instantly in your back office, and you have a procedure of putting that money down. It's just incredible. So you get paid with very little effort and zero overhead. He also said no monthly website fees, or no monthly fee, no money obligation for you to stay in business. Most businesses that you get involved in, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to pay something every month, regardless to whether you make a sale, regardless to whether your sales team makes a sale. Don't matter. You got to pay to stay. You got to pay to be in business. But not with Shop Fremont. Oh, by the way, did I say it was free? So again, people say, "Wow, man, this really is free." Yeah, it's really free. And now you can spend more money, and the philosophy that we have is that you should spend more money. And why? Why should you spend more money? Because you always want to have product on hand to help more people. That's right. The value you bring to people. So if I'm going to bring value, I want to make sure I order 4 or 5 bottles of the hydration drop. But here's how it works. I see a friend. He tells me he's having some problems. I say, I think this will help. I think you may be dehydrated. Put this in your water. Oh, hey, give me $50 real quick and purchase it right here on the spot. Well, see, you just made your investment back, and you can buy some more product. So you can have more product on hand when people need it. They need it right then. They don't need it, even though we have 2 and 3 day shipments. And I'm telling you, I told you for free, the company ships it out very quickly and always on time. It's excellently packaged. It's very professionally done. Oh, by the way, did I say it's free? Okay, so even though it's free, business owners know that there could be a purchase that you make. But what Shop Fremont does, they say you make the purchase upon your desire, upon your sales team's activity. And so it's free. So let's jump into the compensation plan. So he wanted to be free, and the agreement is he'll pay you and your sales team whenever a sale is made. If a sale is never made, he never pays. That's fair to the company. If many sales are made, he pays instantly. Instantly, you'll see in your back office where somebody bought a bottle of hydration drops, or somebody bought some other products that we have, the 6 Sugar D or whatever, or the nano cards, and you'll see that you've earned a commission. Wow. This is called cash flow. You want to have mailbox money coming in. So for free, the system is set up. Shop Free Mart, a lifetime shopping mall with incredible products. So we said you got to find, right, a company that has, products, and then you find a company that's going to ship and move those products and package those products and manufacture those products, and then they got to have a great compensation plan where it actually pays you and it's worth your time. So let's go over that. How is it worth your time to be involved with this free opportunity? Now, if it's free, that means that anybody can sign up. When you sign up, they're not going to ask you for any of your date of birth. They're not going to ask you for your social security number, any of that. All that's going to be entered in later from your back office. But you're going to get into the business, have your own replicated website up and functional to where you can go to business immediately in over 100 different countries, and it costs you $0. By the way, the products are incredible. I have to tell you, this friend of mine in California, Oakland, California, and he's an elderly gentleman, and my wife began to tell him about the hydration drops. And he says, wow, I got many problems going on in my body. She says, Mr. Harlan, you have to purchase some of these hydration drops. So he went on board, and immediately he opened up his own at 70 years old, plus years old. He opened up his own Shop Free Mart Center, and he went to his own store and purchased a product from his own self. And he took the product. He's having trouble seeing, and he got a lot of problems going on in his body, like I said. And he asked her, how many drops do you put in this stuff? She said, well, put in 6 drops for a gallon. And he said, well, I might have put in about 9. I couldn't see. So he put the drops in there, and in 3 days, or 2 days, he called back frantically. We thought it was a problem somewhere. We didn't know something happened. But he said, I got to tell you, my feet, they were always cold. Not just cold sometimes. He said, I could never feel anything in my feet. He says, but my feet have thawed out. All because he got hydrated, started drinking the hydration. He said, I can feel my feet again. He's so excited. So I'm saying to you, rest assured that you have the best of the best products. So how do you move these products? Well, you move the products when you start telling testimonies, like I just told you. People are buying these products from my wife and I because she's just telling me you have to get it. You have to get on you have to have the Vitalize. You got to have it, and products begin to move. But now you build a sales team, people that you bring in under you that help you build a sales force of which you will get paid off of for the rest of your life. So here is the Shop Free Mart compensation plan. First of all, they have what's called product sales value. That means that they're going to pay out 100% of the product sales value. So, in other words, if a product costs $48, and our products range between $25, $30, all the way up to about $100, but if you buy a product that's a certain sales value commission that's above, that's outside of the company operation budget that is set aside for a compensation payout. So they pay that out in what we call a Fast Start, Infinity Fast Start bonus. 4 ways to get paid. The Infinity Fast Start bonus. Here's where you can see money fast. And how many of you realize that people in the world need money fast? It's a commercial that says, it's my money and I need it now, right? So how do you get money fast? You get money through Shop Free Mart fast by building a sales organization that begin to start enjoying the product of their choice. Now, they can go to 200diseases.com and they can begin to see what's going on in their body, and it will give them an idea of which of the products they need to purchase that we have that have had testimonies that say that it has helped people that had these kind of problems, okay? Again, nothing has been evaluated by, the Food and Drug Administration. But these testimonies say that I took it and this happened to me. And so they can look at the track record of what these incredible products are doing, and they start moving it out. So now you're building a sales organization and now you're getting paid an override on everything they do, but you're getting paid fast start money. And so when you come in as what's called a member. Write that down. You're a member. As a member, you now have your store, and you're able to start moving product. Okay, you're in business. You're in business. You got the company there. The warehouses are there. The storage is there. The shipping is there. You're like an Amazon for free. And so now you start building a sales team. And when you do that, one by one, you rank up. It's so easy to rank up in our company. So the first thing that you're getting paid on is Infinity Fast Start. Okay? Then you're going to start getting paid as you rank up different percentages of the Infinity plan. The first person you bring in as a member makes you a diamond. So let's just say you bring in, we'll do the alphabets, A, B, C, D, okay? You bring in Alfred. Alfred comes in, Alfred makes a purchase of something that he needs for his body. So now you get paid, watch this now, you get paid 10% of that sales volume. So you see immediately in your back office, you made some money. Whether it's $3, $5, you made some money. Isn't that awesome? You made money. So you can't lose because you didn't pay anything because I told you it was free. Now you're in the black. You made $3, $4, whatever. So you get 10% of that. Now, as you begin to bring in more sales partners, you get paid another 10%. And now you're a double diamond. On your second person, that's right, that comes into your team, you're double diamond. I'm telling you now, I've been in this industry for over 30 years, and the title double diamond, the title diamond has been such a powerful title. It's been a title that many people have salivated for. Many people have longed to be known as a diamond. They live their life to finally one day be a diamond, because diamond is the elite position. But with our company, that elite position is captured at the first sale. You're going to tell me, I'm a diamond. I said, what? You're a diamond? Yes. A team of one makes you a diamond. A team of two makes you double diamond, getting 20%. A team of three makes you a triple diamond, getting 30%. Now, from your fourth sale on up, you're making 40%. Until you finally reach the ninth partner that joins your business. And the ninth partner now starts paying you 50%. 50% from that person on all the way across as you're hiring your team. You're hiring people that will go out and help you move this product across the world for free. So now you're at your ninth person, you're called a ambassador. Guys, you all want to be an ambassador. A team of 9, properly structured, makes you an ambassador. Now, the title ambassador has been so coveted because it's one of those terms, you got to have a team of 1 million people in most companies. You got to have a team doing millions of volume per month in most companies to reach a title of an ambassador. Well, I've never heard of. Well, here at Shop Fremont, a team of 9 people, properly structured. I mean, you brought in 9 people. Let's do the alphabets. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Okay? So I love it. 9 ends on I, which means it's going to be whatever you do. You know, if it is to be, it's up to me. So I say, I can find 9 people somewhere in the world that want to join a business for free, have free shipping done for them, free manufacturing, free advertising, all of that, for free. So 9 people. So you bring in Alfred, you bring in Betty, you bring in Charlie, you bring in Deborah, you bring in Eric, you bring in Frank, okay? You bring in Gerald, G.H. Henry, okay? And then you bring in Iris, okay? Guess what, guys? You are an ambassador now, making 50%, and that's what we call Fast Start Infinity money. Now, the other part of the money you make is what's called an override, okay? An override is what you make as your team goes deep, as Alfred, Bobby, Charlie, Deborah, they bring in their people. Now you're getting paid the spread because remember, they're joining the business as a member, just like you did. Everybody that comes in free, their title is member. Now, if you are a triple diamond when you bring in Deborah's a member making 10%, but you're a triple diamond making 30%. So if you're making that 30%, that means that until when she goes diamond, now on that person and all their people, see, it timestamps her as a diamond, but everybody that comes in up under that person is going to be timestamped to you as a member, and you're getting the spread of what Deborah doesn't qualify for. She only qualifies for 10%. When she goes to diamond, she qualifies for 20%. You're still getting 30%. So you get a 10% spread and a 20% spread on all the people that join your team to absolute infinity. By the way, did I tell you it was free to get started? Okay. How much is the stay started? Well, it's free. Most companies play a game, and the game is if you don't pay, you don't get paid. But because there's no pay, you always get paid with Shop Free More. Another game that most companies play is if you don't hit a certain volume every month, you lose your title. Yeah, that's common in the industry. 95% of companies out there have a if you don't hit this volume every single month to maintain this title, you will lose your title. So many people at the big conventions of most companies, they come out on the stage and they say, let me introduce Platinum Diamond David so-and-so. But David didn't hit the volume that month. He hit it in some time. His team is rebuilding. So he's really being called a Platinum Diamond on the stage because he made it once, but his actual rank is member. Maybe diamond or some lower status. No, that's not here. At Shop Free Mart, my friend, your position, your title is permanent. With no monthly volume qualification, you'll always be an ambassador. You'll always be a diamond. You'll always be a triple diamond. You'll always be at these positions and getting paid at them when products move through your company. Okay? So that's good. That's called the override. The third one we get paid is what's called generational bonuses. Now, this is really good. Listen to me, because how would you like to be a part of a company that when you had somebody to match your rank, match your rank, that you wouldn't lose your money? Now, again, in 98% of companies out there, when somebody becomes an ambassador under you, that's it, man. You forget it. That's the end of the ride. You'll never make any more money off that person as they go forward. But here, we have what's called 5 generations of ambassador pay. This Shop Free Mart will pay out 3% of the organizational volume of your ambassador. So if you're ambassador, if Paul goes ambassador under you, even if you didn't sponsor Paul, okay, let's say you're an ambassador, you didn't bring in Paul, Jessica brought in Paul. Or Jessica brought in Daniel that brought in Rachel that brought in Paul. You look down there, Paul, even though he's 4 levels deep in your generation, Paul will be your first generational ambassador. And you'll get paid on everything he does going forward, okay, 3%. That's pretty powerful. Now, if he brings in Michael, who brings in John, who brings in Sheila, and Sheila goes ambassador, even though she's on your 12th level, 15th level, she's now your 2nd generational ambassador. And that goes down, guys, to you. It's your 5th generational ambassador. And then the 6th generational ambassador, you don't get paid any more money on that person. Okay? So it's fair. It's pretty powerful, ladies and gentlemen. Then lastly, the way to get paid is what's called our pool, or our founders pool, or people that leadership pool. This is where the company takes 1% of the company's total volume of sales, okay, and they share that with a group of people who worked hard enough and earned a spot in the leadership pool. Now, as a ambassador, you pick up, okay, that's what we call a crown ambassador, okay? You're going to pick up a 1% share. Okay, as a global, you pick up 1% share. They have a Crown 2 and a Crown 3, 1% share. Crown 4, another 2% share, and then then Crown 5, 2% share. So they're paying out 8% in a pool that can be gotten by the person hungry enough to go and make these ranks. Now let me ask you a question. Suppose you are the only, because I tell you, Shop Free Market is pretty fairly new company, okay, only a couple of years old. So they don't have many Crown 3s and they don't have many Crown 4s and any Crown 5s and no Crown. So suppose you were the only Crown 5 and the company gets up to a $500 million company. They take 1% of $500 million to be $5 million, okay? They put $5 million over here inside of a pool, and you're the only Crown 5, my goodness, that means that your Crown 1s ate a little bit off of it, the Crown 2s, Crown 3s, but you're the only Crown 4, Crown 5, so a certain portion of that $5 million is shared only by you. Now, that comes with hard work. And, guys, hard work comes before the word dream. Hard work comes before the word success. So you want to make sure you're working hard and you're doing it hard. Don't take the idea that, this is free, so I'm going to just lay back and work easy. No. Since it's free, go get all you can get. Go be all you can be. Be the top of who you are, and you'll be a top performer. Now, for a short, limited time, the company is actually opened up the door to give some founder shares. That's right, some founder shares. You can actually purchase mini business venture. You can join the company, if you will, and get a piece of the company for $100. And it's only about 10,000 of those that they were going to actually allow to happen. So you want to know more about that. You're the person that invited you on the call today. Say, man, how can I pay $100 to get a piece of this company? I mean, imagine, would you pay the $100, 5 years before you heard about Google or you heard about, Amazon? Probably not. But that's your question. If they'd open the door right now and say, we got Amazon stock for sale at $100, what would you pawn? What would you get rid of to go get enough money to get you some stocks in Amazon? Well, guys, you got to have vision and realize that one day, my friend, Shop Free Market has the potential to be the next Amazon, the next big business, the next billion-dollar business, and you want to be a part of that by getting your share. Well, hey, that's my overview. I hope I added value to you guys. I'm going to turn the call back over to Dr. Breakthrough. See you at the top. Thank you, Dr. Breakthrough. Back to you.
Wow. Oh, my goodness, so powerful, yet so practical. And also, folks, when I hear Coach give a presentation, I mean, he's so, down to earth and personable, but yet so professional at the same time. I don't know how he does it, but incredible. But let me also remind you that Shop Free Market products have not been evaluated by the FDA. We make no claims that our products treat, cure, or prevent disease. It may be a good idea to have a doctor monitor your results, especially if you're on medications for blood pressure, or blood sugar, as you may need to reduce these medications as your body returns to homeostasis or proper balance. I always tell the story about Mother Bernadine Wade, who started drinking her water treated with the hydration drops. It works best in distilled water, 6 to 12 drops to a gallon, and it works even better when you transfer it from a plastic jug into glass. But at any rate, 3.5 weeks later, she had dropped 11 pounds, and she said she just came from her doctor. The doctor said to her, whatever you're doing is short of miraculous, keep it up. And he had to cut her blood pressure and her diabetic medication in half. So you see the wisdom now of why you should check with your doctor. Pastor Joseph, by the way, dropped 27 pounds in 2 months using our hydration drops and the Activate and I believe the Living Minerals. And from 14 years of age, he was on high blood pressure. He's 76, and the doctor just took him off of his blood pressure medication after just 2 months of being on these products. So again, do you see the wisdom of checking with your doctor? Shop Free Mart shares up to 100% of the profit share volume with its members, and any profit shares that you receive will be based on your personal efforts of sharing the Shop Free Mart opportunity. It would be illegal and unethical for us to say that you can make a certain amount because we don't know what your work ethic is like. And so I will tell you that Shop Free Mart pays out, by the way, as Coach mentioned, instantly the money shows up in your back office. You can instantly, by the way, purchase products. You can instantly, my friend, buy services like the 21-Day Breakthrough Challenge or the books and so forth. And not only that, my friend, they pay out 3 ways. 1, they pay through direct deposit into your bank. 2, through PayPal. Or number 3, through a check. And so every Sunday night is the time to send out the withdrawal, and that's all in your back office. And again, what an incredible, incredible opportunity. So let's just see if anyone has a question. By the way, if you're brand new, get back to whoever invited you, get their link, and get started. And if you already are a member, get fired up, my friend, and you want to definitely take part. Now, also, just want to mention, if you've got a question, we're going to put it in Q&A mode. If you've got a question for Pastor Kenny, something about the compensation plan, and I love the way he kept saying, by the way, did I say it's free? That's just ingenious. I love that. But anyway, but if you've got a question or comment for Pastor Kenny Smith, we'll open up the lines briefly, and you can ask your question, and then we'll from there we'll see if anyone has a question first, and then we'll open up for a quick testimonial too.
Douglas, are you there?
Okay, all righty. So no one was able to hear me? Are you serious?
Yeah, we couldn't hear you. We couldn't hear you after you went through Q&A.
Okay, so *6 for Q&A. If you've got a question for Pastor Coach 100K, Pastor Kenny Smith, about the compensation plan, then *6 and then the 1, and we'll give a minute or two for that. And then if not, we'll open it up very briefly for quick testimonial. But if you've got a question, compensation plan, this man is an expert on compensation plans, and tell you it's incredible. And then if not, we'll open up for a quick testimonial. But I see Liddy Love out there. If you're available, Liddy, can I unmute your line? And if you'd like to make I know you do a call that people can get some great information on. If you'd like to let people know about that, I can unmute your line. Hopefully that'll be okay with you. Let's see here. Liddy, there you go. You should be unmuted.
Hello, Dr. Stan.
Hey, champ.
Hello, everyone. Well, it is a delight to be here just with maybe a few words today, but Dr. 100K, I'm knowing that what Shop Free Mart has is precisely what you were talking about, brilliance. Brilliance in product, brilliance in compensation, and with that alignment coming together with the people for the masses, it's no one's left behind. And that's the beauty, because of the fact that we get to align with giving everyone a hand up to all possibility. Even if you get your free account set up, and this is what I have enjoyed, is that there's no pressure, but only benefits and possibilities, because if you share your account, somebody else gets their product ordered before you do, you still make what is called the profit because you shared. Isn't that how life should be? Like somehow you should be compensated, not cut out of the deal? And there's a lot of movie stars that talk about the fact that they've been cut out of deals because of the fact that they didn't have a signed contract. All we have to do by way of a signed contract is a free link. Get a link. And that gives you that privilege. And there's no get-you-gotchas, deceit, trickery, or greed. And they're willing to share it. So, first of all, I just want to say thank you for that. Secondly, yes, we do a call in the evenings, and that is 9 p.m. Eastern, 781-448-0092. And how we feel is that we're all one. We're all one as a team. We're all one, bringing all of the information, to the masses. I like to really teach on the subject of health and wellness and bring into that equation what is called minimum way to get the maximum way. That's called min to max. How it is that you can put the minimum amount of product in your life and get the maximum amount of results, and by way of spending the minimum amount of money to get the maximum amount of return. So that's our team call Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 781-448-0092. Welcome and thank you.
Wow. Powerful. All righty. Also, I tell you, if you go to freebreakthroughpresentation.com, freebreakthroughpresentation.com, and all the information there, because we have 3 live calls per day. And now we've got another team member that's about to do a 90-day blitz, Dr. Sonia Ham, a prophetic wealth coach. And that's going to be just incredible. So many things going on to bless the people. And so I'm telling you, my friend, you're at the right place at the right time. I trust you have the right frame of mind and take the right action. Get back to where I've invited you to get started. So, Coach 100K, you want to send us out with a challenge, if you don't mind, my friend?
Hey, I'll do it. I love what Liddy said. Never be cut out of a deal. Man, I like that. Get in and make it happen. That's so powerful because I've been involved with companies before that you had to buy in at a certain package. So they may have a $100 package, $5 package, $1,000 package. If you didn't do the $1,000 package, you only did the $100 package. Whoever did a $1,000 package, you made nothing off of it. You only made the level you were at. That happens in the industry. A lot of foolishness like that. But over here, you get your site up and you never cut out of a deal. That was powerful. I'm going to use that. But guys, listen. Call to action. Go out and act. Go out and make it happen. Go out and get started right now. Whoever invites you to call, get started for free. You don't have an excuse. I got to wait till I get paid? No. I got to wait till I talk to my wife for free? For real? So anyway, go out there right now. Go to action. Action starts paychecks. And we'll see you at the top. Back to you, right there.
All righty. Well, thank you very much. And also, just so you know that, unfortunately, our meeting on August 17th, be in prayer, by the way, for Tom, who's been under the weather and had to be hospitalized. But we weren't able to do our communications as far as everybody kept asking about can they pay by using their commissions from the back office. And with Tom right now being out of kilter a little bit, that's not able to happen. So we're going to move that meeting to the end of September. Probably will be September 28th. We're just waiting for one more confirmation. But we're going to move that to September 28th. So those you already registered, you're fine. You're already registered. And again, I apologize for any little inconvenience, but we couldn't foresee this situation happening with Tom. And then there were some other things, so that the company, we weren't able to get things out to people in a quick enough time. So the August 17th Jacksonville, Florida meeting is simply going to be put back a little bit to the 20. Right now, we're thinking it's going to be the 28th. We'll find out for sure next day or two and start getting that out. And then once Tom is back, then we'll be able to start promoting and pushing this through. And we'll have more time to get more people. So many people saying, oh, my goodness. And so anyway, this helped me get that information out as well. So the August 17th will be put back to the 28th of September as of right now. And we'll make sure get that next day or two to get that information to you. So God bless you. Thank you very much. And get back to whoever invited you. Get started. And again, if you are started, get fired up.